Previously on Big Brother 6. As head of household, Kaser turned the house upside down.
I nominated James and Maggie for eviction.
Eric's alliance quickly unraveled.
As far as I'm concerned, with Eric and I, it's over.
And a new alliance was formed, dividing the house down the middle.
The final 6 is going to be you and Rachel, me and Janelle, and James and Sarah.
At the veto competition, the new alliance worked together.
You could clearly see they were trying to box in Maggie.
And James, you are the winner of the Golden Power of Veto.
At the veto meeting, everything went according to plan.
I am choosing to use the veto nomination on myself.
I'm going to have to nominate Eric.
And Eric's worst fear became a reality.
By a vote of 5 to 4, Eric, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
One of the summer's biggest secrets was confirmed.
Every player entered the house with a secret partner.
And another was revealed.
If a pair makes it all the way to the end, the winner will go home with $1 million.
Oh my gosh.
At the head of household competition, the power shifted back to the other side of the house.
Congratulations, Maggie. You are the new head of household.
Who will Maggie nominate for eviction? And will the current alliances survive now that $1 million is on the line? Find out tonight on Big Brother 6.
By a vote of 5 to 4,
I vote to evict Eric.
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 Eric, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
I'm gonna miss Cappy more than you guys will ever know. I love that man. I honestly do.
I am so glad that Eric is gone. And, I hope that he's having fun watching us at home now.
No tears, guys, okay? No tears.
When Eric left the house, I was actually happy that he was leaving. So I just kind of sat back and watched his little friends hug him goodbye.
Eric has been evicted from his house, and I did accomplish my goal. It feels good. Big player is gone.
Goodbye,
I think Eric took things personal, and I was going to give him a hug, but he didn't address me, didn't come near me.
No tears, okay?
All right? It's a good day. It's a good day. No tears, honey, okay?
I told him I wouldn't cry, I'd be strong, The second he hugged me, I just started crying.
Win, all right?
My love for everybody.
See you, Cappy.
All right, see you later, guys.
See you in Vegas.
Try to get into my tushy.
I will.
I see you in Vegas, baby.
The house is divided. It got divided last week after the veto ceremony. The rat's on one side. They were led by the Pied Piper, but he is no longer with us. He's watching from home. Hi, Eric.
All right, so you know what? They might have taken him out of this house, but they didn't take him out of our lives. I know that. Okay? Yeah, I'm sorry. We lost our man, but he's in our heart, and this game is on.
And we have a new leader. Nice job, Maggie. All right, Sarah, you are the last person to roll. You have to get closer to the hole at the end than Maggie's ball to be the new HOH. Sorry, Sarah. Congratulations, Maggie.
Oh my God, it just happened. Being head of household this week is gonna have a dual purpose for me. I can both tackle this on a strategic and on a personal level. It's gonna be a whole different game, and it couldn't come at a better time.
Sarah is beautiful. Sarah's somewhat intelligent. But when it comes to physical competition,
After Maggie won Head of Household, it literally is like a knife in the gut. It was a huge letdown. I feel like I let my entire team down.
Losing this competition was definitely a huge blow to the group. It was a sobering moment.
Wait. Son of a gun.
There's a lot of animosity in this house now. I mean, on my side versus their side. Maggie and Bo and Yvette and Jen and April, and they're high on life, and they should be. But I mean, don't let it get to their head because we're still a powerful team.
Thank you, Eric. For this week, I'm absolutely on the tippy top of the world. I am the cherry on top of the sundae. What sweet revenge. Payback is a you guys know what.
Poor Sarah. She's so sweet, and she just wanted to do good for me and for the team, and it just put it in the first hole.
It's okay, baby. It's okay. You can't always win.
I don't want to go home without him. Unfortunately, that may happen. I'm gonna have to just be a strong person.
You want to stay here for a little bit, or are you going to come out with me, or?
I'll be out there. I just don't want to look like I was just crying, though.
I'm going to stay here for you?
You don't have to.
We know what's gonna happen, and we are still gonna be a team. We're not gonna rally against each other like they did over on that side, and we're just gonna show that we're the bigger people here.
You know what happened? I thought we were golden, you know?
Yep.
I could be gone, but you know what? I'm gonna keep playing this game until I leave. There's still work to be done.
I'm still very upset about what happened out there today. One flick of a little ball that they take over the ultimate power in this house.
That was a big clutch shot under pressure that she hit.
Yeah. She deserved it.
Yep.
If you can do that, then you deserve it.
Yeah.
Because of the information that was revealed, they're probably gonna target couples, I would assume.
If a pair makes it as the last two house guests standing, the winner will go home with the largest prize in Big Brother history, $1 million.
It'd be wonderful to have $1 million. My God, I'd fix Maggie's house and I'd buy Cappy the BMW that him and Julie want.
You know, Julie said, hey, if you and your partner get to the end, the winner gets $1 million. And that's gonna create some tension because now couples are gonna be targeted.
Next conversation is intellectual. We'll kick their ass because she can't even play. We're a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, but one of us is gone.
I know. And they have 5 more people to face up to. What are they gonna do? Even if one of us is gone, we're all gonna stick together.
Out of the 6 of us, I think they're gonna be gunning for myself, Kaser, and James. So I'm gonna fight like hell to stay in this game.
Yvette was just as pleased about me winning HOH as I was.
No matter what happens the rest of the time.
But you know what?
Are you gonna leave next week? I'm
fine. You can't leave next week because I'm
Are you gonna carry out the? I think since Cappy wanted it so bad, we should carry it out the way he wanted.
I'm gonna do exactly what Cappy wants.
Yeah. Maggie and I are now playing for Eric. We're carrying out what Cappy wanted.
My heart got me in this game.
Mm-hmm.
My heart will get me out.
It is not a very hard decision for me to think about who I would like to see evicted from this house. There is no one on the other side that is absolutely 100% safe.
It may get nasty. Uh-oh.
Who wants to see my head of household bedroom? Okay.
Some food?
That's right, maybe.
Holy cow, holy cow.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh!
I found some really exciting things when I entered my HOH bedroom.
Head of household bedroom, absolutely great. We actually saw a picture of Dave.
So sweet, love it.
That's my fire. There was a picture of Bailey and Kahlua. They're so cute. They're huge, huge dogs.
Maggie, is this your pillow?
Maggie had one of those squishy pillows.
I have boogly pillows at home.
The head of household bedroom was wonderful. It was the most amazing moment of my life. No, I was pathetic. I'm watching all these putrid little rats go around and like try to kiss Maggie's ass some more. Let her listen to her music and, you know, smoke banana peels and do whatever the hell she does in there. Just don't make me sick.
What is this? Was this always here? Was this yours?
Her stuff doesn't really interest me. She collects turtles, and I saw a turtle. Ooh, that's exciting.
Crackling open.
Oh my God,
How did
yummy.
they know that?
Congratulations, Maggie.
Thank you.
We need one big hug on this one.
Come in. I absolutely like Rachel as a person. So I wanted to pull her up to the HOH room and understand where she was coming from, give her a chance to talk to me. But there's so much that I have to consider now that I know that Howie is her partner.
Eric, before he left, really cared about you.
I really liked Eric. I'm actually torn right now about what to do. I'm not gonna lie, I've wondered where you stood, and I still wonder where you stand, but I don't wonder whether or not you're a good person.
I know that Maggie does like me as a person. Cross my fingers. I hope she doesn't put me up.
You're totally gray for me. I don't know, because now I have to consider everything as you and Howie.
So
and
we'll
there's
come
some
up.
things that I do need to tell him, but that you should probably hear too. Let me grab him. All right. Hey, Howie.
Yes.
You got a second?
Yes, thank you.
Come on in.
Thank you.
Yeah. What do you think about how the team has totally split in two and how you're on the other side as me?
I was not HOH. You know, Kaser was. You know, after Eric, right? No, yeah, after Eric, and he tried to change it up.
I was told that it was your idea to put up me and Eric. How do you feel about that?
The ultimate decision is the HOH. That's for sure. I wasn't the HOH. You are a strong player, and James are a strong player. That's why you guys are up on the block. It was nothing personal against anybody.
Let's say I ask you to make a deal.
Okay.
If it's all strategic and none personal,
Right.
What do I have to hold you to that deal?
You know, as I looked at Rachel, as I was talking to Maggie and everything else, she just gave me a look like, no, no, no. I didn't want to dig a hole for me or Rachel.
Well, I guess, you know, coming into this game, you wanted to finish this game with Eric and everybody else, and obviously my goal is to finish this event with Rachel. So, and if it's going to protect us, you know, to go a step further, I don't see why I can't honor that. I mean, what do you? I mean, you feel that's? Or am I just speaking for both of us, or me, or not you, or am I right, or? Did I say
Well,
something?
there is something to that. I mean, he makes a good point.
But it was really nice seeing how he turned to her for an answer, because then I kind of knew which way decisions were being made when it came to that part of the game.
So if I asked you for this week, for next week, if you win HOH, not to put me up, would you guys be willing to make that deal?
I would do that.
I'll honor what she says, because she's made good decisions for me so far.
Of course we agreed, but making deals is also a strategic move, so why wouldn't we?
All right.
If your key's in the box tomorrow, we have a deal.
Are you guys too cool to talk to me now, or are we allowed to
Please,
be
we've never been
friends?
so cool.
I don't believe you anymore.
You don't believe me anymore? That's funny.
The purpose of sitting down to talk with them was knowing that my butt isn't against the wall. You know, I knew that I had to start pulling them over back to my side.
But you know what? If we're gonna be here, play just as nasty.
But it's so funny because both teams think the other side is playing just as nasty.
With Maggie, that Bo. The thing he doesn't realize is he puts more of a target on himself by doing things like that.
That's how this house goes. It's like 1 week to the next.
But you will never, but you know what? Maybe sometimes you shouldn't make people feel so, because you never know when it's gonna come back.
The James conversation was all about him basically betraying the group. Now he's trying to crawl back into the circle, and we're not gonna let him. What goes around comes around. Life's a bitch.
You can justify whatever you want, and it's like, I'll believe what I want.
It's rationalized.
You're not going to be able to rationalize with me your actions. You're really not. There's a lot of people that are in my gray area and that I believe, but I don't feel that way about you.
Maggie, I wanted to smack her because she's one of the most dishonest people in my eyes here.
I just wonder, like, if you know that you were pulling away from a group that would have stayed true to you as long as they could.
This is what bothers me about it, James. You trusted somebody in 1 day, and you forgot the trust that you had built in 3 weeks.
Because there was no other option, because his loyalty to her was greater than it was to me.
I don't understand what's going through Yvette's head right now. I would have saved myself regardless. Last week, I knew I had to go to Kaysar and them. As much as Eric was willing to send me home, he was willing to send her home. You know, and Bo should see this as well, but they're just too blind, too brainwashed, or just too stupid to realize what this game's about.
I felt I was being backstabbed by Eric.
When James started rationalizing, he can do that for other people's benefit, just not mine. So I chose to walk away.
I'm just here to say I'm sorry. That's it. You know, and I feel bad because I feel like, you know, I hurt someone that I thought was like a brother. Yeah, I am choosing to use the veto nomination on myself. But that's what I thought he did to me.
James came in to apologize, so I let him apologize. Then we started discussing strategy.
So who do you think I should put up tomorrow?
I can't tell you who you want to put up tomorrow.
Don't tell me who I want to put up. Say you just want HOH. Besides me, strategically, being that I don't have a partner anymore. Would you knock off the partners?
You can do partners, but one stays.
Correct.
You know? Obviously, the people who are the most dangerous are the people without partners. But I'm not getting into that because I don't want to send somebody else down the river, so to speak.
Interesting.
Strategically, I can tell you that if I'm not on the block and I'm asked to do a veto contest, I will not use it.
Even if Sarah's on the block?
To be honest, I think I'd function better if Sarah was not here. I'd miss her, but strategically, I think there are two other people that would be better suited on the block.
Who? You know what? Don't give me names. If it's gonna cause you that much, don't do it. Will it help you or hurt you in the game? I'm not gonna tell you that.
Maggie, I think one of the things that I find so annoying strategically about you is that I can't read you.
How unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate for me to go into an environment where I don't know what that other person is contemplating.
What do you do for a living? Because what if it's the same thing as me? Oh my God, wouldn't that be ironic?
You're a nurse, aren't you?
Am I?
What do you do for a living? Are you a cop?
Would I ever tell you if I was?
She had that room set up like a perfect interrogation room. She had herself at a raised position. She had me at a lower level. I couldn't read crap on her. She's had the same training I've had, but she's allowed to go a little bit further because she's a cop and they're allowed to beat people.
No, but if I told you, won't you tell me?
Mm-mm.
Well, that's no fair then.
It's totally not.
Oh, man, I'm not a cop.
With that said,
you son of a...
what? This
By the way-
meeting's adjourned.
Oh man, damn it. Maggie is a cop.
You know, I walk outside and all of a sudden I'm happy. It's like, it's euphoric, angelic. It's great. I just see boobies as far as the eyes can see. Wow. I love boobies.
Howie loves boobies. He talks about boobies all day long.
2, 4, 6. 6 beautiful boobies.
Boobies this, boobies that, Jenny's big boobies.
It's a waste of your big boobies to not have somebody, you know, take care of them for you.
Howie's obsessed with boobies.
We'll finish this talk later. Look at April. Oh, she's got some great boobies.
Howie's vocabulary consists of one main word. Boobies.
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 I still love my Jenny's boobies.
You gotta love him.
Oh, God, I love that.
Howie's sexually frustrated right now.
Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, boobies. You know, being put in the Big Brother house, stuffed in here with, 8 women, and most of them have beautiful, beautiful breastises, beautiful boobies, and I've taken likening out of boobies. I'm very appreciative of the female anatomy. Oh, thank you, America, God, BB. Look at my life. Look great it is. Oh.
I think they're gonna try to vote with their emotions and try to punish James. They're too emotional.
Maggie's a smart player. She thinks strategy, but at the same time, she might be a bit convoluted because she might want to seek revenge.
So what do you think they'll put up?
Damn it. I think she's gonna try to mimic something similar to what I've done.
They're gonna put you and James up. And then if James wins it, they'll put me up against you.
That means I have to beat out my own strategy.
I know that their target is James. If they don't put me up and if they don't evict me, that's a very bad move on their part.
Someone's going on, but we can't let it break us up. I have pride in this group because I feel like it took me 2 weeks to put this thing together. I can't watch it fall apart. I'd rather walk out this door. If James goes home, you need to fight like hell with this team to make sure they pay.
James obviously is the most important person in the house to me. I don't want him leaving here. I will absolutely do everything in my power to keep him here.
We'll see what happens.
Trying to find something so I can make a hummingbird house.
I guess I saw a hummingbird in the yard, and Yvette wanted to create a hummingbird feeder.
How are you gonna get this to stay here, though? Come here.
I know. My bird feeder. I made it out of a Coffee Mate jar and the lid of a coffee can, a ribbon, and foil, aluminum foil. Okay, perfect.
No, she made it.
What do you mean she made it? Out of what?
I don't know what she made it out of.
Yvette has always been a creative person since I've known her. She's able to concoct things just using her imagination, which is fabulous.
Okay, well.
Hold on, let me get it.
Honestly, I get bored and I want something productive to do, and so I start doing stuff. I've come up with checkers on our rug. I've come up with the ghetto slide. Even though James doesn't want to admit it, but I made the whole coaster game up.
Oh, nice. You get the strategy down.
I attempt the most meals. What's the worst that can happen? Doesn't come out right? Considering that I was on the PB&J diet in the beginning, and now once again, I've learned to improvise with all the condiments that are in the house. I have made ghetto French toast.
Wow, yummy.
Ghetto ice cream.
That tastes like the ice cream my grandmother used to make.
I have made ghetto bread pudding. It's lots of bread, Coffee Mate, sugar, cinnamon, dash of vanilla, put it in the oven, 350.
Go get it. Bam. Damn, that's a big mama.
This is awesome, Yvette.
It's perfect.
Yvette has made this week on peanut butter and jelly so bearable.
See, we can do a peanut butter and jelly, you guys.
Even though Yvette has come up with some different concoctions, this PB&J diet is still so hard to do.
Wow, I cannot believe how good this is.
All right, house guests, it's time to play for food competition for the week. You guys know how much this means to eat this week.
Yes.
All right, let's play.
When I ran outside, it looked like a perfect game show from the 70s.
We separated ourselves into groups. We had 4 panelists and we had 6 contestants.
Welcome to Matching Munchies 05, the game show that lets contestants win food for the house. Let's play. The stage rotated, we got to see all 4 panelists. It was hilarious.
Sarah actually looks pretty darn good as a blonde. Kaser, his hair was bad, and then April was horrible. Howie, to me, looked like a bad impersonation of Barbra Streisand.
Oh, that's hysterical.
It was like a game show, and we were the contestants, and we were asked a question that had a blank in it. And we were to figure out the blank while the panelists were writing down their guess on what we would say. We had to match up at least 2 correct answers to get the food for that day.
All right, let's start with Saturday. Rachel. Pete is so obsessed with food, he tried to tie his shoes with string blank. Panelists, please write down your answer. Okay. Rachel. Pete is so obsessed with food, he tried to tie his shoes with string.
I'm gonna say cheese.
All right, let's see what the panelists had to say.
My guess was cheese, and at least 2 of the panelists had to have the same answer.
Cheese. Next, Kaser.
We had to match 2 of the 4 panelists' answers, and we did.
Sarah, would you please remove Saturday? Bo, you will be playing for Sunday.
Hey.
The grocery clerk was so hands-on, one customer complained that he tried to grab her blank.
Okay.
All right.
Howie and his perverted mind, I was thinking boobies, but I didn't know, I was like, obviously it's not food.
The grocery clerk was so hands-on, one customer complained that he tried to grab her
I'm gonna go with buns.
buns. Melons. Melons. Buns.
I can't say that on TV, Maggie, but this is what we'll go with for now, I guess. Oh.
Jennifer, Monday depends on you.
Oh, God.
Dumb Doris was so dumb, she flew all the way to France just to get some French blank. Fries?
When I saw Sarah turn hers over and it said bread, I was like, oh.
Reveal your answer.
I think I'll go with French fries.
Janelle will be playing for Tuesday. You know you're flying first class when the stewardess offers you a chocolate-covered blank.
Well, since I often fly first class, I'm gonna say strawberry. Chocolate-covered strawberry.
Since I always go first class, you know, I always get, I'm like, whatever.
Well, you know, the clams looked so good last week, I had to go with the sundae again.
Okay.
I also had to say Sunday.
Strawberry.
Chocolate covered strawberries.
James, please fill in the blank for me for Wednesday's food. The frustrated baker blamed his girlfriend when his blank refused to rise.
Bread?
I had to go with dough.
I said bread.
Bread.
Yvette, for the wonderful Thursday, Donna said, my husband, the pastry chef, is getting a bit nearsighted. Last night he went outside and tried to blank the dog.
Where's Cappy? Last night he tried to bake the dog.
I would have to go ahead and bake my dog.
Oh my God.
I was thinking more along the lines of cook the dog.
Okay. I said bake.
Bonus round. Every single day we have food.
We had to choose one of the contestants out of us 6 to answer the last question.
If we won it, we would also get a bonus prize.
All right, Jennifer.
Watch me get it wrong now.
I was really nervous because everyone wanted me to do it, and what if I lost? And it was a lot of pressure.
Jennifer, are you ready for the bonus and for Friday? A dual pressure.
Today. I'm ready.
The chef's cooking class was so boring, one student fell asleep in his apple pie. Panelists.
I went with cobbler.
I just had to just get this one right.
I'm from Texas. We don't have pies. We have cobblers.
I gotta go with apple pie.
We are not eating peanut butter and jelly at all this week. Thank God.
Jennifer, congratulations on winning all of us the bonus.
The bonus question wasn't just for Friday's food, but it was also for a prize that we didn't know what it was.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Oh.
That's for the law.
The combination.
The combination.
That's it.
46.
The second two numbers. We got the bonus round, so that gave us today's food. In addition, we got two numbers. We realized they were the final two numbers for the safe, the golden safe in the golden room.
After we got the last two numbers of the safe, basically all we had to do is figure out how to open it.
It took us a while to work on the safe because it's like you had to turn it this many times this way, then you got to clear it, then turn it. It was just really confusing.
Just spin it a couple times around.
Hey, Jeff.
My best friend in the house, Kaser, opened the safe because he's so smart.
After cracking the safe, it was, lo and behold, a plate full of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Thanks.
Yay! On this silver platter is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for each of you. But these aren't just ordinary sandwiches because one contains a new special power known as a PB&J pass. The lucky recipient of this pass will never have to eat PB&J again. After each food competition, you may choose to give this pass to another house guest to use for the week or keep it for yourself. Please gather everyone around the dining room table. One at a time, each house guest may now select one sandwich. Good luck.
That's a really good looking bread. This is gross.
That's pretty good, actually.
Okay, open. No.
Guys, I got it. I'm so excited. I got the PB&J pass.
I'm sure that people will be using it as strategies. Definitely a lot of people in this house are willing to give up a lot of stuff to have that pass.
I hate PB&J!
So
Woo!
My relationship with Howie is quite funny. He is a ball of laughs. He's just, I don't know if he's curious or if he's just, kind of trying to work me for, a vote.
Oh my God, it looks like a first date.
Well, we'll talk again later. I'll call you or something.
Yeah, call me.
Okay.
If I were to go on a first date with Howie, he'd obviously trying to probably molest me or do something, but I don't care how hunky you are, how rich you are, you ain't getting no beau on the first date. I'm scared.
I'm completely secure with, my sexuality and great looking, built guy. I'm gonna attract all kinds of people from different planets, races, ethnicities.
Gotta put his hands above his head, Howie, and take him passionately.
I eat it up, it's funny. I like the attention and I'll keep it going as long as I can.
I'm
I'm doing whatever's best for myself in this house. If I gotta lie, eat somebody's lunch, kiss the gay guy to do it, I'm gonna do it.
We both win $1 million.
Come in.
Come on in.
How are you feeling, Sarah O'Hara?
How am I feeling? Not great.
Do you have any advice for me?
The past week has started to feel so close to, Kaiser, Janelle, and Howie, and Rachel. And the 6 of us were supposed to be this great team. Me and James, unfortunately, just don't fit into the scenario. So we've got to save ourselves.
What upsets me is I feel like we're the disposable ones. We go to bed and they don't come to bed for like a half hour, an hour later. So we know that they're up talking about us. We know that we're not part of that group.
Sarah is kind of just talking to us, telling her true feelings. She is not a strong player. She's just spilling her guts.
Kaiser's not letting go of Janelle. He'll fight to the death for her because that's how close he feels to her.
And he's so self-centered, Janelle's so self-centered, and Howie's so limbo.
But I don't think that Howie's as limbo as you guys think. Howie's way smarter than anybody gives him credit for.
Let's say that Kaiser does leave. Who do you think Janelle's going to run to? Howie, of course.
Howie. My problem is I don't know who I can trust.
I had to do a little bit of selling out of my group. I will always do whatever I can, to keep James here and to keep myself here so that we can be together.
This game's no fun anymore.
We invited Sarah in, and she let us know that James was not the strongest player, but that I should be focusing on Kaiser and Howie. But I know that she was up there to promote herself and James to get farther in this game.
She came up here with a plan. Everything she did made James look good. Everything she did.
I'm trying to put someone up who does not have a huge following behind them because that it will be easier to get rid of that person without having side effects of my actions. And I am trying to get rid of people who I absolutely know would try to get rid of me.
They're such a flip-floppy couple.
Why don't I put her and James up?
One of my duties as head of household is to nominate 2 people for eviction.
If my key comes out, there's a little bit of relief, but I don't feel safe this week at all.
Nobody ever knows what's going to happen, and it's very uneasy, constant worry, not only about yourself, but about your partner.
And Maggie, as strategic as she may be, I don't think she's here for the game. She's here to revenge Eric's death. And the people most responsible for that are Kaiser, Janelle, and myself.
A lot of things I am trying to consider at once. You always have to consider that whoever you nominate is never going to forget that you were the one that nominated them.
The worst case scenario for me personally, besides leaving the house, is for Kaiser to get evicted. I'm just nervous about Kaiser.
Am I nervous? A little bit. But I've been on the block before. I've gained some experience. Keep putting me on the block. I'll find a way to get off, and I'll make their lives a living hell.
I do know that there are a few people who are expecting to be nominated, and if I don't nominate them, they still will come after me.
House guests, it's time to gather in the dining room for the nomination ceremony. When I won HOH, it was very clear cut to me that things were black and white in this game and where people stood. In just the 24 hours that I was given to make my decision, things started to become actually a little gray.
With that being said, I'm going to pull the first key. April, you are safe.
Yvette, you're safe.
Jennifer, you are safe.
Love you, Meg.
Bo,
You're safe.
Rachel, you're safe.
Thank you, Maggie.
Howie, you are safe.
Thanks, Maggie. Sarah, you are safe.
Janelle, you are safe.
I nominated James and Kaser. I've watched you rally people in order to go in one direction, and I find that to be an incredible threat. That is why you two are nominated. This meeting is adjourned. They have both proven to me that they are not trustworthy in the game, and if I cannot hold any ounce of trust in you, you become my enemy.
I don't care what the competition is. I just have to have that veto. I can't let Maggie win. No way in hell. And I can't let Sarah down.
Maggie's speech as to why she put James up is just complete garbage. It's probably a lot more personal than she wants people to think it is. I don't believe a word that she said.
There is no way I give up. I think you should look forward to the most competitive, not just veto competition, but competition in Big Brother history. We are going to be fighting to the bitter end.
Who will win the power of veto? And will they use it to save either Kaser or James from eviction? Find out Tuesday at 9, 8 Central on Big Brother 6.